The moment to go back in time has come. One of the most successful series on my channel, the Sprint to Glory, is back. Today we create a club in the lowest division possible. Make sure it's terrible to start with and start building our way up in the Sprint to Glory style. To kick things off, it's of course England we will focus on. The land where the football we know was created. The rules: any player that plays for our club has to be English or play in the English leagues. Youth Academy and free agents usage is very much advised, but you can only sign one free agent per season. And any real player that joins us has to be 23 years old or younger in the first season, 2024-2025. Those are the old rules we will carry on with us, but we also have some new goals to set for ourselves that could impact the way this is going. Every single time we get promoted, we are allowed to spin the wheel. The wheel itself is here to provide us with boosts to take our team to the next level until we reach the Premier League, where it will be spun for the one last time. So to create this terrible team, let's start off by playing the roulette of creation. Well, I want a 4-3-3-esque formation to begin with, or a 4-2-3-1 actually. You know what? This is the one I'm going to take. England Sprint to Glory starts with this terrible team. And just going through our players, I'm just looking at haircuts. You know me. I am always a sucker for some odd haircuts in a team, and there it is. Gregory, buddy, you smashed it. So straight away, before even looking at this team in detail, all I want to do is to go into the Youth Academy and see if we have anyone useful. Bro, he has purple hair. He's Japanese. Why? Come on, man. That would have been something special, but... well, we do have James. Riley James, 63 rated. He can be promoted since he's English. And then Reed, no. Scottish, nah, that's it. Woodhouse is not good enough. So only one player to begin with. To begin with, we will obviously send our scout to England. It will be for 3 months, and he will be looking ideally for some defenders. That's how I want to start off. And I just realized that our scout is the Pope himself. Well, seems like their attributes will be blessed after all. So going into the squad, I just want to analyze the highest rated players right now. Hale is English. That's good. Marsh is as well. Who is not English? Bowen. No. We'll have to get rid of him as soon as we can. Obviously, I can't just discard these players. Otherwise, I won't have enough. But the English ones, we will definitely pay more attention to, as that is what we're after. So for now, Hale, 24 years old, 5'11". You are my star. And you know what? I will actually make you the captain of the team. And in the transfer market for free agents from England, well, we have no options yet. What we do have, however, is a little bit of money to make our first signings. And this, my friends, is Teddy Sharman-Lowe joining us right now as the main character in that goalkeeping position. He signs on from Doncaster for 700k. And I gotta say, as I'm going into this video, he comes in with a rating of 61, by the way. I'm mad excited about this. I've been missing the Sprint to Glories. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see more of these and which countries to do this with next. But Sharman-Lowe, he goes straight into the team. I know we might have some higher rated goalkeepers and all that, but hold on a second. Is that James dude English as well? He's 17 and he's English. I didn't even see that. I just wasted 700k. This James guy even has playstyles, incisive pass, far throw. Why am I not paying attention? Okay, next up, that CDM position needs to be sorted out. I might have just bought the next Bellingham, and his name is Chang, Alfie Chang. Why is he the next Bellingham? Well, because he is from Birmingham City, the club that both Bellinghams have basically come out of. But lads, this is a big one. He comes in for 1.2 million at a rating of 63 and fits right into the CDM position for us, 21 years old. And talking about Bellingham and so on, at the end of this video, I want to have some superstars from England in this team as well, so beware of that. But Chang, 21 years old, comes in with really well-balanced stats. Everything is above 58 except his shooting, so I'm pretty happy with that. 5'11", good CDM to have. Next up, Bowen and Payne are the two players who are Welsh in this team. Need to get rid of him. This man right here putting our shirt on is our new center midfielder, and his name is Tom Yorpenda, and he comes in from Huddersfield for 700k. I'm very thankful for our decent budget to start with, 60 rated. And with that 60 rating, we're upgrading the right center midfield position. 6'4", 72 pace, 63 dribbling, 71 physicality. This guy could be a beast. And in walks Caroy Anderson, a centre midfielder from Charlton Athletic but he's from Jamaica. But still, we can sign him because he plays in the English leagues. And we are signing him for 800k plus Nathan Bowen. And he comes in at a rating of 63, which is nice. So he becomes our left center midfielder, and I already love the look of this midfield, but he comes in at the age of 19, 5'11", 3-star, 3-star, no play styles at all. But that's okay. After 2 months of scouting, we are looking at a couple of players who are very interesting. Sam Welsh, signed. Taylor Terry, signed as well. Jackson Walker, he could be insane. 4k in wages. I think he's the most expensive one we are signing right now. Let's take a look at them. Here we are. What's the highest rating? 66 on Jackson Walker. And he's a center mid. And I just bought center mids. And I was looking for defenders. So why the hell are you in this scout report? That's another thing that we need to discuss. But I guess he is going to be one of our best players right now. Signed and promoted. And the rest of the lads too. I could legit promote every single one. So whose position is Walker taking on? He's taking on Yorpenda's position. So much waste of money in the first season. I wanted to look for defenders, but I guess it's fine. Bailey takes over this centre-back position. Parker will be replaced by Bert for me. And then the other one will be Welch. Actually, Welch is left-footed. Let's put him on the left then. He has long ball pass, whip pass. Bailey has nothing. Bert has nothing. Walker, though, does have the technical playstyle, which I do appreciate. Up next, the Pope is going back into England and looking for attacking players. Striker, left wing, right wing. I think I might have found some good ones. These are Harvey Forrest, centre-back, signed. And then we have a striker, another left wing, right wing, left mid, striker. Let's get them all. Excited to see who is the highest rated one. It's Lucas, who is a left wing, 65 rated, and Collins, who is a striker, 64 rated. I am loving this, honestly. And this right wing could go into the starting 11 straight away as well. He has 3 playstyles. Okay, lads, we might have found just extremely good players, and the fact this guy comes out in a striker, right wing, left wing report, why? I can't promote him, but he could go straight into the starting 11. So now Houghton gets replaced with a much better striker in Collins, 5'11", 17 years old. Marsh, sorry pal, but Lucas is here to take over. He could be our very own Jack Grealish, so to say, with that haircut. 17 years old, 5'9", power shot on him, 4-star, 4-star. Very impressed. Hale holds down his position, but this also means that we get to add a couple of great players onto the bench, which is something that obviously will play a massive role for us. So, after all, I'm very pleased with the look of this team after the first couple of months. 1 month later, we have found an insane player in Isaac Waite, the only player I signed this month, but he's a left wing as well, but I can turn him into a right wing, 65 overall, 71 to 94 potential. I'm sorry, but how can you say no to a player like this? The England sprint to glory is starting so nicely. Even though I felt great about the team, we only finished 21st this season. And overall, the starting 11, yes, we are seeing a lot of growth. And a top scorer for us was Hale, Houghton as well, the low-rated striker, until Collins came in and took over. But clearly that wasn't good enough. But in Season 2, finally, we'll be able to find some English free agents. And as we are about to search for English free agents, let me tell you that we can only sign 1 per season. Let's make ourselves aware of that. All I could find was Harley Newton or Finley Morton. And since we have enough goalkeepers, it's going to be Morton. And Morton's rating is 71. Wait, that's exceptional. Jarvis, get out of here. No, Morton takes over, 6 foot tall, 18 years old, slide tackle. Love it. And on top of that great transfer, we have 4 million still to play with. There's an Englishman out at Olympiacos, and I'm looking for a centre-back to come in and help us out to get promotion and spin the wheel. So Nelson Abbey came across like the perfect idea. 2.3 million spent on him. He comes in at a rating of 69. And with that, it's a +5 upgrade on Bailey, which we will take straight away. This season, the boys have done much better, getting themselves into the 5th position, which is now in the playoffs. And in the playoffs semi-finals, we beat Cheltenham Town 3-2, which means that this team right here is going to be taking on our opponents to get ourselves into EFL League One. So against Notts County now, I will let the boys play and hope for the best. Come on, please. Yes, we have won. Robert scores and Morton as well. With that, we now get to spin the wheel, my friends. Let's do it. The wheel is ready to go with a bunch of boosts on it. And which one are we getting? It could be massive or very small boost. +5 overall. No, it's 20 attribute points, which is still good. And I have chosen my player. I'm choosing Bert. I'm giving him +10 on defensive awareness, taking it up to a 69. And I'm going to take his strength from a 63 to a 73 because he's 5'7". And that now only takes him from a 67 to a 68. But hey, I will take it. I literally just wasted those 20 attribute points. Guess why? Because we have just signed Newton, an insane right back. And I am about to go ahead and discover together with you what his actual rating is. The one free agent we're signing this season. Show me right now. Ah, man, I should have spent it on the left back who had the play styles. He comes in with a 73 rating. Yep. I wasted my time on Bert. Is this how it's gonna go this whole time? I'm just gonna make decisions and then look like a fool? But anyways, after all, Newton comes in, 17 years old, 5'7", English right back. Maybe he's the regen of Kyle Walker. I don't know if he has retired yet or not. But by the way, Kyle Walker just moved to AC Milan. Interesting move. But yeah, actually, they have now Kyle Walker on the right, Theo Hernandez on the left. That's insane. Okay, Newton, welcome to the team. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here, but I am open to bringing in a new left back. But then again, Welch is class. Forget about signing anyone. We only have 2.2 million left. The Sprint to Glory is continuing very well. 4th position in EFL League One. And that, of course, means we have made it to the playoffs again. And England's Sprint to Glory has beaten Huddersfield 4-2 in the semi-finals, to then go ahead and smack up Oxford United 2-1. Which then in turn means I get to spin this wheel once more. But before we do that, let's take a quick little look into our stats this season. Collins, 23-5, only 19 years old. This English striker is looking incredible. Weight coming in, 5'5", 18-7. Lucas, 14-9. And as much as I love these players right now, what I do want to do after all is to possibly trade these guys in for some real-life English players as well. So we won't have a complete youth academy / free agent team. That is something I want to do for some very important positions. But obviously, this is looking great. And Welch has not grown a single bit. What a disappointment. But now let's spin the wheel and see what we get. What's it going to be this time? Am I going to waste it again? It's going to be a free playstyle plus. That, my friends, I definitely cannot waste. I'm happy with that. I think I've made my decision. Collins, I have now given him the quick step plus. He is possibly one that I might hold on until the end of this video because I'm looking at the best English options for the striking position. And there aren't that many in terms of real life. So Collins, you get to hold of that. A new left back is in town and his name is Best. Welch, I'm sorry, but we have to replace you with that man right there. He comes in for 5.3 million, which is basically my entire freaking budget at a 72 rating, which definitely will make a difference. Best, welcome into the team. 5'11". This team is ready for championship football. Question is it ready for Premier League? I don't think so. Seems like this season we are getting ourselves a 9th position in the championship. Quite decent, actually. With our starting 11 having the first 80+ rated players in Morton, James, and also Lucas, and the new right back Newton. Haven't seen all that. I can't wait to bring in some big names. Collins on 24-3. Wait, 22-3. Lucas 14-9. Amazing stuff from the entire team. but I want to bring in more players, but right now my budget just does not allow it. The team this time around has done very well. 3rd position in the championship, but then it all came falling apart in the playoffs. Sheffield United kicks us out 4-3. Statistically speaking, a bunch more players have gone above the 80, and somehow someone purchased our CDM this season. I wasn't aware of that. Apparently his release clause has been paid. Okay. I was actually looking to replace him anyway, so that's, I guess, fine after all. I think that was Chang right there. But it's a very good-looking team. I'm still saving up for the next transfer, or maybe possibly an insane free agent for that spot. But those are issues we have to encounter next season. Collins, 33-2. Amazing. Lucas, 19-11. Wait, 12-17. Best 9-5. And trust me, as we move higher up the rankings here and get into Premier League football, that is when we will be able to sign some big names, finally. A 19-year-old top talent from Brighton, Hinchelwood, is the next signing for our team as we are bringing in a new CDM. And he comes in at a rating of 81, which is obviously quite impressive. Love that. We have now fixed the issue of the midfield, and I am fully expecting this team to straight away go into Premier League football and give us over 50-60 million to spend. The lads have done one better this time, moving up into the 2nd position with 96 points, guaranteeing promotion into Premier League football. And that means we finally get to supply this team, which, by the way, has an insane attack and an 87 rated Anderson. Wow. Okay, well, this team looks incredible, and I cannot wait to supply it with some amazing real-life English players. We only have Hinchelwood, Anderson, who obviously fits in due to the rule of being able to bring in players from the English leagues. We have Best in here. We do have Abbey, but I can't wait to bring in some of the big guns. That's going to be the most fun part. And who helped us pull this off? Of course, Collins, Waite, Lucas, all of them with insane goal contribution numbers above 30. That, my friends, is the first transfer walking into the club. Yes, it's Jamie Bino Gittins. And how did I pull that off? By just going ahead and doing a straight swap. Lucas has a higher potential and everything, but we need actual real-life English players in the team. So I thought Gittins needs to take over that left wing position for us. Only 25 years old, has been heavily linked to Premier League clubs again. What is going on up here? Where is that hair going? Anyways, he now goes ahead and joins into this squad, into this front line of 86 rated players with rapid, flair, quick step. I'm pretty sure that he will keep growing in this team. And the swap deals continue. Branthwaite, one of the best English young centre-backs, coming straight into our team. The left-footed beast is now part of our squad. And yes, the straight swap is, of course, Morton. Thank you so much, Morton, for everything that you've done. But as I said, we need to bring in more of these English beasts. And Branthwaite joins in now as an 86-rated 28-year-old who actually joined us from Real Madrid, so he's going to bring in some experience. And the fact that he's 6'5" with slide tackle and aerial, if this guy goes past the 90, yep, that's game over for my opponents. And now I've just gone ahead and signed Josko Gvardiol for 20 million plus best. And again, we're making use of the rule that we can basically sign any player that plays in the English leagues right here. And they only have to play there in real life. That's the rule, not just in the game. Obviously, he was transferred from Atletico right now, but we all know he's a Manchester City player. He comes in at that 87, already has a playstyle plus, some amazing playstyles, generally speaking. And that left defensive side of our team looks ridiculous now. All I can say is, wow. In our first Premier League season, we got the 2nd position lockdown, and with that, Champions League football. But then again, I am aware we have an insane team. And now Gittins, 89. Anderson, 89. Love it. Gvardiol as well. Branthwaite up to an 88. Abbey on the lower side. He is not growing. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Newton doing really well. Walker up to an 88. Waite up to an 88. I think we can do some incredible swap deals again next season. I wanted to do some more, but I couldn't pull it off this season. But man, that is lovely to see. Gittins 20-8. Yes, Collins 15-3. Waite with 12-12. Very good season for our boys. Champions League football coming up. Big decisions, big money. Another Englishman is walking through the door in a swap deal. It's actually a downgrade for now, but it's Rico Lewis from Manchester City. Rico comes in now for Will Newton, which is great. And I believe He's an 85. So that's a -2 downgrade, but he's only 26 years old, so we still have time to grow him. Very happy with that signing. And I am already thinking about which right wing, which center midfielder, and which center back can I bring in. And of course, I had to look at Lenny Yoro for that center back position, my friends. This one was an obvious choice. He comes in at the rating of 86, of course. Abby goes the other way in this deal, plus 40 million actually. But Yoro, being a Manchester United player, is eligible for us. 6'3" tall, 25 years old. What a signing. By the way, how the hell does he not have any playstyles? That's shocking. And lads, I just realized that I didn't spin the wheel when we got promoted to Premier League football. So let's just go ahead and do it now. What kind of boosts are we getting for the last time? It's going to be a plus 10 attribute points. You know what? I'm going to spend it wisely. First of all, I'm dropping 5 points on the finishing, taking it to a 99 for Collins. And then the other 5 points I will actually drop on his composure, which is shocking. 57 up to a 62. Hinchelwood, I'm sorry. Kobbie Mainoo is coming in right now. I just had to have him in the team. I find him to be a fantastic talent. And yes, Manchester United aren't doing the best right now, but for me, Kobbie Mainoo still is someone to be reckoned with in the future. 5'11" tall, 26 years old, 87 rated, finesse shot and press proven. I'm happy with that downgrade from an 88 to an 87. And now to top everything off, Bukayo Saka, the second biggest talent in English football right now, according to EA's FC. This was such an obvious one. Needed him in my team. And Saka coming in for, wait, in a straight swap deal. He was 88 rated. And for some reason, I could still get Saka in a straight swap deal, which really, really shocked me. But Saka comes in now, 29 years old, left-footed, whipped pass plus, finesse shot, technical, flair. Yep. That was just bound to happen. As you can tell, the team has finished second once again behind Manchester City. A massive gap between the two teams. And that makes me think that we still need to sign at least 1 or 2 top players into this team. And I'm looking at the front line. It looks insane. Midfield, amazing. Defense, outstanding. We are not missing much. There is one player I want to bring in who could truly change everything. It's just a feeling I have, so let's see if I can get him. And there it is. The numbers for this season. Saka did well, but Bino Gittins has done even better. Oh, they actually removed the Bino from his name. Jamie Gittins now. Collins, 25 and 6. Quite impressive this time around as well with the upgrades that we have given him. Anderson still doing an amazing job in that midfield as a captain. It just had to be him. Jude Bellingham, you need to take us to some trophies, pal. I'm a massive fan of his, and he's getting that number 8 on his back as he's joining our squad. Jude, I think you're going to fit in really well. He will, of course, come in as the right-sided center midfielder. And as much as I love Anderson so far, I mean, come on. It would be wrong to not make him the captain of this squad. Jude, 92 pace, 89 shooting, 87 passing, 92 dribbling, 82 defending, and 86 physicality. Paired with relentless plus, intercept, slide tackle, technical, and flair traits. If this team doesn't win trophies, no team should be able to. This time, finally, the England Sprint to Glory has won the Premier League title above Liverpool and Manchester City. And that's not all. We have an insane team. I mean, I love the fact that Gittins is here alongside Saka. Collins is up to a 93. Jude Bellingham has gone up to a 95. Highest rated player in our team. Mainoo and Anderson holding it down in that midfield. We have Guardiola on a 92. Both these centre-backs, or both these defenders on the right-hand side, are on an 89. And our goalkeeper, who was here from the beginning, who I tried to replace, he's now up to a 90 and doing exceptionally well within this squad. And, well, there is something else I need to tell you. And that is the fact that we have beaten Atletico Madrid on penalties, then moved on into the quarterfinals of Champions League football to beat Real Madrid, and then stepped up against Juventus to beat them 4-1 on aggregate, to now be facing Borussia Dortmund in our Champions League final. And that is something that really excites me because I cannot wait to use this team. Getting 32 and 13, exceptional down that left. Saka 28 and 15. Collins not able to keep up with these two. Then we have Jude on 11 and 5, and then Anderson 10 and 13. I mean, I gave Jude the captaincy, but I kind of want to give it back to Anderson, but then again, let's just leave it with Jude for now. But let me just check out our opponent's side. How is it looking? This sprint to glory has been amazing, and we have a team that still somehow has Julian Brandt in the starting 11. Well, they do have our centre-back Nelson in there. That's interesting. They do have Ederson on the bench. Alphonso Davies now playing for Dortmund instead of Bayern Munich is quite interesting. But obviously, a lot of generated players, but we don't know how good this team could be. This, my friends, is probably my 5th attempt at this game. My PC keeps crashing. I have now gone ahead and basically updated every single driver. I've gone ahead and done like an antivirus scan. I've done like a defragmentation.
Is he speaking English?
Everything that I could legit can think of, I have done in order to make this game work. Bukayo, first chance. All right, then. Oh, that's a lovely move from Alphonso Davies. They're going to try and find him again, and they do exactly that. Alphonso, dangerous, dangerous man down that left. But look at Lenny Yoro with the long legs. Gets the ball back, and now Bukayo Saka has nothing but space in front of him. He needs help, though. And Jude Bellingham is joining in. But Collins receives the pass. Goes back to Saka. Saka. Anderson. Smack it. Ah, come on. Jude. Nice turn. Good pass. Collins, Saka, the 1-2s. Everything is working out so far. Anderson loses it in a crucial spot. But Bino Gittins gets it back in an even more crucial position as Saka hits the finesse. Bro, when am I able to score regular finesse shots? They have made them so terrible. Do I really have to time them every time I want to score one? It's annoying. It should be possible with a regular finesse as well. Come on. No, you're not trying to... Oh my God. Okay, well, I guess I should believe him. I think I need a tactical change. Something's missing in the midfield. I feel like Jude should be playing a bit further up the pitch. So I think I'm going to go with a 4-3-3 attack now. And that way, I can actually go ahead and put Jude into that cam position. I mean, look at that. It seems like he hasn't even used any bit of his stamina. Oh, Dortmund coming through dangerously here. That's a good pass. Wow. They actually went through. That is another one for Dortmund. It's okay, though. We do survive, and we need more from our midfielders. I feel like they are letting me down the most. So, Jude Bellingham, let's freaking do this. He's still sprinting through. Now, the perfectly timed pass into Collins. And yes! Finally! Jude Bellingham now moves into a more attacking position. And instantly, our team manages to score with the golden boy of Real Madrid stepping up. And Collins, great finish, mate. Amazing run as well. I was kind of looking towards Saka, but thought this is the right choice. Just off the top of my head, I was thinking, what if I just go ahead and put like 10 teams into a league where all of the teams... Oh, wow. What a finish. Okay, let me go back to my thought. That was an insane finish, obviously. But the thought was, what if I just go ahead and put like a league of 10 teams, right? And then I decide to put the best Wonderkids of every nation into one team. So one team represents France, one team represents like England, and we do like a full-on tournament there. Do you guys think that would be interesting to watch? Let me know, as Collins could be going for something special here, but he doesn't. Collins is on the run. Ref blows the whistle. We're going into extra time. Go on. What a pass. Nah, Collins, man. That needs to go in. Goes for Saka again. Saka with the heel-to-heel. Needs support. Anderson, 120th minute. Could something special happen here? Yes, of course it could. If Bukayo smacks it past the keeper there, but he doesn't. I'm going for Bukayo again. Cuts in. Whips the crossover to Guardiola, but that's it. We're going into penalties. I hate penalties. All right, Saka is going to score. Easy. I know it for a fact. Top left. Easy. But then Arroyo is going to go bottom left and ruin it. No. Bottom right. Jude. Let's smack it top left again. Thank you. Wow. Unsavable. Better. Yes, James. Let's go. And now it's Kobe Mainu. Of course he stands still. Why would he not? Why would he not? Yes, James, let's go. Guardiola, please. He's going to save it. He's not. He's not going to save it. We are now at a massive advantage. James, you are my hero. Feints left, goes right. It's okay, though. It's okay, though, because if we score with Collins, our striker, it's done. It's done. It is done. The Sprint to Glory England is finished in the Champions League finale. We have picked up the Prem, we have picked up the Champions League trophy, and we have amassed an incredible team of players. And now Jude Bellingham, the captain, is about to lift this trophy. What a journey it has been. Tons of fun from the bottom of English football to the top, with English players and players from the English leagues. Guys, that is the Sprint to Glory concept, and I had a ton of fun recording this. I hope you had a ton of fun watching. If you did, make sure to smash that like and subscribe to the channel on our journey to 600,000 subscribers. Take care and peace.